Here are 5 things that I absolutely hate. I cannot stand about this property. See, every time I wait, did you really hear hate? If you heard hate and I said hate, then 2 things should happen. You probably need to clean your ears and I probably need to sanitize my mouth because there is absolutely nothing to hate and everything to love about this lovely property that has hit the market with a bang. Ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you that after you watch and enjoy and are serenaded by this home tour, every other home on the market, none of it will make sense to you. You need to tap on the subscribe button right now because what you're about to witness is the making of greatness, unprecedented greatness in architectural splendor right here in the heart of Osapa, Lekki. So turn on notifications, subscribe, and I hope that you are ready for the jolliest, if there's any word like that, the jolliest ride of your life. Come along. I put it to you that there is no other home on the Lagos market that gives you the best of living and animal catering, animal husbandry, poultry, whatever you want to call it. This is the only home on the market that furnishes you the best of contemporary yet farm country like living. The first thing that catches your eye is the fact that we have real life, should I call them peacocks or ducks? I shall know they are from the bird family. It's actually for make believe animals, but it just gives your home the most interesting, unusual charm. Have you ever seen anything like that? So as soon as you drive into your home, you are greeted by this lovely array and splash of greenery right here in your garden. And the beautiful thing about this is you can walk into your garden, enjoy the ambience, enjoy clean air, and just sit. Like literally, like so, just sit for a little bit. So when you have parties, you can just sit with your guests and enjoy the ambience, the skyline, just revel in how beautiful and how supersonic your home is. This home, the facade, oh my goodness. I've never done a home tour and, words fail me, but the facade of this home is absolutely charming and incredible. Sweat is getting into my eyes because this home is way too hot. It is way too hot for the imagination and there's nothing left for you to imagine. All of your imaginations and dreams are made true and come true in this home. So look at the facade. The home is on 2 floors. You have this nice garden. You have a walkway that leads you all the way to the back. And then of course here you have the driveway. So in this driveway, you can comfortably park what? 4 to 5 cars. Very stately, very resplendent, very elegant. When people come over to visit, they know that this is not your regular. The respect that you earn goes from 0 to 100 real quick with a home like this. Splashes of greenery. The mood is right, the ambience is perfect, nothing lacking in this home. Trees, flowers, glass all around the entire facade. You have your garden. You have this lovely step upstairs that ushers you in a grand way into your home. Come along and let me show you more. Okay, so now as soon as you get into the ante, just before the ante room, you have this giant display of glass. This is where you get to feel that, yes, this home has such impressive double volume appeal. You have potted plants right here that continues the sequence of green in this lovely, spectacular home. And of course, you have this giant, gigantic security doors that ushers you in. And you have a grand, sprawling anteroom. Look, the anteroom starts from all the way here to all the way there. And the natural light is ushered in here thanks to the use of glass all around this home. So the anteroom is a great spot to entertain, to welcome, and to just let people know that this is just the beginning. We haven't seen nothing yet. It sets the tone for the splendor that all of your guests are about to witness. So come along, let us continue the home tour. You walk into the living room proper. You have this lovely wall design that makes this wall such a statement wall. And of course, you have your elevator over here. And then you have a huge living room situation here where you can have perfect sitting arrangements, you have spot lightings, you have this beautiful pendant lighting, and this as well, just complementing each other and providing for a copious amount of lighting in this living room. Now, the living room extends all the way from the ante to the living room into this very lovely part. This is where you have the major, the grand double volume effect for the living room. This living room is so light and lush. You know, you have light coming in from here, light coming in from here. You have the views of the Lagos Lagoon over here. So many magical moments, so many stunning views in this lovely home. Of course, take note of the double volume effect. And for your chandelier, I don't know whether to call these leaves. These are like leaves depiction. They feel like butterflies, they feel like birds, whatever you want to name it. This chandelier lighting is impressive. So all the way up, we continue glass and views. And even from your living room, you get a fine, ample impression and view of the blue skies. It is a taste of heaven that has been brought down to earth in your very home. Of course, you have the views of your trees. Like, look, one of the things, the remarkable things about this living room is the amount and the quality of views that this home furnishes you. So it's not done. We're not done. The living room continues, like I said, all the way into here. So this living room gives you flexibility. You could have your dining here if you want, or maybe you could have it here. Or you could have a secondary living room here as well, because you also have a TV wall. And of course, your guests deserve to enjoy this view. So this can be your secondary living room on the ground floor. Of course, you still get views of the plants, the Lagos Lagoon, and there is such a generous use of glass in this entire home. I think we should call this a glass house. You know how they have the White House in the US. Here, we got the glass house. Okay, so just even walking out of this secondary living room, you get prime views of the stairways and the architectural overlay, the splash of design in this home just gives you so much to look at, and there's so much to talk about. But let's keep it moving, because if we had to talk about everything, time would fail us. I really hope that you have subscribed, because we just got started. So now we are in the kitchen. Welcome to the Master Chef's kitchen. Yes, indeed, this very well feels like a chef's kitchen. Number one, the size of this kitchen is mind-blowing. It starts all the way here, it extends all the way to this entry door, and then it goes all the way here to the point where you have fine, mesmerizing views still of the Lagos Lagoon just from this window open. Ah, the gust of air. Oh, the kind of breeze in this house. Jesus. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so how many homes do you know in the Lagos market that in your kitchen you get views of the Lagos Lagoon? I bet you. I'll wait till eternity. There are not quite many on the market. So this is a lovely kitchen. You have the wash hand, your sink over here with very prime appliances and fixtures. You have the closet storage on both sides of the spectrum right here in your kitchen. You have the kitchen island with beautiful marble countertop, a very unusual color, a very unusual texture. The grains on this marble top is absolutely beautiful. You have sitting arrangements so your guests can sit while you cook and serve. You know, those who are very close, near and dear to your heart can come into your kitchen and taste as you cook. You cannot have this kind of kitchen and not be a spectacular cook. Like I said, this is the chef's kitchen. So of course you have strip lighting recessed into all of your cabinetry, and see-through glass just finishes it off so nice. Even the backsplash. The backsplash for the kitchen wall is beautiful. Lovely choice of wood, stunning grains. I really like the marble countertops. I like how they've mixed and matched it on both sides. It just gives the home a beautiful look and feel. Of course, you have storage still continuing here. You can do with this as you deem fit. This is lovely and unusual when it comes to shelving in most kitchens. Did we talk about this gigantic chandelier in the kitchen? I like the spirals, the shape, and the curvature of this lighting. And of course, if you have to store wines, you just need to grab a bottle of wine from the wine rack here while you're cooking, maybe a 1928 that you only open for very special moments, for very special people. Yes, this home cannot come with nothing but strictly vintage wines. You know what they say about old wines are tastier, but with this home, new money meets old money, meets contemporary charm, meets country living, meets everything else. This home is a combination of beautiful sorts. So you have your cooker, of course, also here, right here in the middle. Smack in the middle of the kitchen island, you have your cooker, and of course the extractor also takes all of it away. We can talk about this kitchen endlessly because for me, the catch is I cannot get enough of these views. I feel like if you're cooking and you are watching these views, it will be so therapeutic. No matter what you're going through, all you need to do is just, cook in this kitchen, enjoy the views, and watch all your stress and worries dissipate. Like this. This is therapy. No need to pay a therapist. This view right here is therapy. Come along. There's so much more to see in this home, and I want to show it all to you because you deserve this home. Are you dialing my number already? This home, you have to get it. Absolutely. One of the critical and key stuff that you must have when you purchase this home is a tour guide. Look, people will get lost in this home, especially in this living room. There are too many corners, too many nooks, too many crannies. So you need a tour guide to walk people through the entire length and breadth of your living room. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. Let's get into the iceberg proper. Come along and let me walk you upstairs. I absolutely love the stairways. Of course, you have sensor lighting. Come along, let me show you more. So if you've heard that song, Stairway to Heaven, but this very much feels like a stairway to heaven because the idyllic nature of this home is unrivaled. We are now on the first floor of this home, and as soon as you walk upstairs, the first thing you notice is, of course, this lovely, spacious balcony. It is quite sizable, okay, and you get views of the estate, of your pool, of the entire structure right here from this balcony. And then you step back in to the living room proper. We have the continuous use of this intriguing and arresting pendant lighting. And of course, we also have a step-up area here where you can actually customize into an indoor garden. So all the indoor plants, you can just have them potted here, just so that you get nice greenery, nice air, clean oxygen, and just continue the sequence of green in this home. So we have pendant lightings. We have this beautiful chandelier that you can see from a vantage point right here in this family lounge. Beautiful, nice size. The elevator takes you up. In case you don't like the stairs, I like the stairs. I like to walk out. But for the non-fit farm folks, or maybe those who are slightly, older, this home comes with the convenience of an elevator. Come along now and let me ask you, have you seen Love in Every Word by Omonio. If you haven't, this is where you're going to watch that movie. Or the series. It's a series, right? Welcome to the Playboy Mansion. I kid, I kid, I kid. This is the cinema, the live theater, the movie theater in this home. The sitting arrangement is so unusual and exceptionally done. I love the choice for the rug, the color of the cushions, the soft feel, the sheer luxuriousness of it all, even the cladding of the walls. I absolutely love the choice of finish for this cinema. So when you have guests over, you watch the latest movies or sports. You know, I'm a Chelsea fan, and so every time Chelsea is playing, this is the kind of cinema where you should watch Chelsea play and defeat all their enemies. You know, taking the trophy back to back. Yes, this is the cinema. So lovely size too. This can very well sit like what, six, maybe like 8 to 10 people. So it's a very nice size for a cinema and very well thought out too. You have side stools where you can put your tray of finger foods. This cinema is spot on. Come along, there's more. This level is for the distinguished leagues. This is where we separate the men from the men, if you know what I'm saying. And the madams from the madam. Okay? I had to be extra dramatic because this home just carries the entire essence of drama done right and absolute charm. So we are on the second floor. This mansion comes with about 4 or 5 living rooms. I've lost count, but this is the second floor, and the second floor comes with a huge, I'm talking about an extra huge, voluminous living room. It starts from here all the way there, and then it continues into this very part. How gracious and how generous with size this developer absolutely was. Of course, you have the uniformity in choice of pendant lighting. You have the birds floating in the air, singing you to sleep, or it's actually leaves anyways, I don't know. But yes, very pizzazz, very graceful, okay? And then right here you have, of course, a kitchenette of sorts. Now, all the while you've been seeing kitchenettes, no, that's not it. This can very well pass for a secondary kitchen so that you don't have to go downstairs. But it's not a mushroom-sized kitchenette, if you know what I'm saying. It's quite sizable. So you have the cooker extractor, you have the sink, you have choice cabinetry with absolutely brilliant choice of wood fixtures, recessed lighting, see-through cabinetry. This home just takes contemporary to another whole unprecedented level. Now, inside this, on the second floor rather, you also have a gym. So we want you to pay critical attention to your health. So this is the gym. You can make do with it as you so please. And while you're working out, you can just step out into this first terrace on the second floor so you can cool off, you know, have a glass of, I don't know, water, and just hydrate while you work out. You walk out, you step out. You walk out, you step out. It's a beautiful juxtaposition of indoor and outdoor moments. And of course, right here, you get heavenly views of the entire estate with this lovely extension of a pillar that gives your home an unusual, striking character. So this terrace continues all the way here. And just in case you're hosting, having barbecue parties, you have a wine rack display here, just so you can show off. Having your wedding reception, anniversary, vow renewals, when you're even having the home opening, just showcase a copious amount of wines and just cater to your guests. You can have barbecues going. You can have music, ambient music just popping. Have your guests just say, this is our guy, Sha. The guy try. The guy try. Look, the terrace goes all the way to that end. But let me now show the ladies what awaits you in this home. So right here is your own personal salon. You can get a barber's cut. Maybe we can allow the guys use just every now and then use the space. So you can have your hair cut here in case you have your barber come over or you want to style your hair, do your makeup artist has come. Oh my God, I sweat for a living. But anyways, this house is so worth it. It's absolutely worth it. So I was going to say also that you have this lovely, huge windows so that you can enjoy. You don't need to have artificial lighting when you're getting your makeup done. Natural lighting is going to be so good for all of your details when it comes to your makeup. And you get ready and you go about your day like the boss lady or the queen that you are. Come along, Mr. and Mrs. Oh my God, I need you to see this. This is the only thing that has my entire attention. I am so starstruck. I am so flabbergasted. Can you see what I'm seeing? Oh my goodness. Unobstructed views of the Lagos Lagoon. This is such a zen moment. Like, this home and its views makes you come alive. If you've been living a dull, dreary life, you feel like your life has lost its spark, this is the home for you. This is the home you need to rejuvenate, reset, and get your groove back, just like Sheila did. Okay? Wow! Can you guys hear me? Wow! Hello! This home really makes you want to act out. But look, the views. I think this is where I end. Like, is there anything else to be said? I'm just really taken in. I'm drawn in by the views. I think we need to pause this recording. I instantly feel calm and tranquility returning to my life. Literally. This is so beautiful. There's nothing else to say. Just take in the size. But for me, this is a catch. I'm not going to talk about anything else. This is it for me. If this isn't it for you, I think you should walk away from this home right now, to be honest. Anyways, moving along. I needed that because that was truly an aha moment for me. I don't know about you, but yeah. So this space can very well be like a bedroom office of sorts or a home office. You want to get some work done and madam is constantly dragging your leg. I don't know what she's looking for. You know what time of day it is now. You need to deliver your constituency, but when you need to take a break, this is where you come to get some work done. And of course, you have a greenery balcony right here. You have views of that balcony. Good afternoon. It's a lovely size. Like I guarantee you that the features in this home, not many homes and developers cater to it. It is obvious that the developer was thinking about ways to really maximize space, but most importantly, to curate a lifestyle for you that speaks to luxury, style, and elitist living. So of course, here you have shelving, so you can store your books, documents, all of the stationery. You can have that over here. Now come along and let me show you the walk-in closet. These views again. Come, one more time. One more time for the views. Make some noise for the views. Woo! 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 That's how you know I am a retired party girl. Retired. Walking into the Hall of Fame, more like the Hall of the Closets. All right, so now follow me as we walk through and go on the journey of the most elegant walk-in closet you have ever seen or beheld. I was going to say behold, but past tense of behold is beheld. So beheld. Here you have a banquette where you can sit and get ready, tie your shoelaces, put on the jewelry, grab accessories, ties, belt, and of course, again, views of the Lagos Lagoon while you get ready. Or you just want to have a conversation. You and Boo want to sit down and just talk, just catch up on how all of the day's activities went. This is the home for you. Of course, you have this beautiful arresting texture for all of the cabinetry solutions. You have this bird-like chandelier here again. This home is so cohesive. Everything comes together to agree for good. All things works for good. Okay, and then you have a mirror here. You can get ready. The mirror is just overlooking the views. Beautiful. Look, everything you need to store is catered to. You will want for nothing when it comes to space in this home. Of course, you have pull-out drawers here, so you can have all your accessories situated. This walk-in closet is huge. This is a standard room. A standard room is your walk-in, and not a regular standard. An irregular standard room is your closet. I need you to understand and imagine the scope of what we're dealing with when it comes to size, functionality, and the essence of what this home represents. Come along and let me show you the bathroom. I don't know. I have mixed feelings, right? I don't know if this is a hit or a miss moment right here. Now take a look at this bathroom. I know, I understand, I get what the developer is trying to do. He's trying to give you things that you wouldn't see coming, the unexpected, right? So right here in this master bathroom, the bathroom is so huge and spacious that a center rug of this size can fit. I need you to understand what I'm saying as regards space. A center rug smack in the middle of your master bath. But then again, I don't know, like I said, if this is a hit or a miss. Because, the bathroom is synonymous with water. So I feel like this is going to get wet every now and then. Of course, when you step out from the shower cubicle, you can have a rug stopper or rubber bath stopper that collects all the water as you drip from the bathroom or from the shower cubicle. But still, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think this is a hit or a miss? Because I have never seen a cloth-like material of a center rug smack in the master bath. If this was rubber, maybe I would get it, but it's cloth. So what do you think? Is this practical? Is this functional? Or is this just another attempt at trying to create unconventional styling? But anyways, I like it. I like it. I may not understand it fully, but I like it. It's caught my attention, and I know that it's going to catch yours as well. And of course, we have this very sleek fixtures for the his and hers vanity. We have the sloping downwards tiling here, so that whatever water comes out, it just drains all the way into the drainage. Of course, you have a mirror here. And then you have the shower cubicle, the rain shower head. You have the same chandelier. Leave me alone. But I love you and I want you and I wish this home was mine. Okay, this is the bathtub right here. Beautiful choice of colors, very vain. I really do not know, sorry my love. I really do not know what this is for. I think I know what this is. So you know how sometimes as you grow old, you need to sit. A developer I was speaking to over the weekend was saying to me that he would install one of these in the shower cubicles so that for those who are kind of aged, every time you have to take a bath, if you feel weak, you're not feeling too strong, those who can stand for too long, you can have this and sit and, take a shower. So I want to assume, yes, maybe you want to enjoy the views of the Mrs. taking a shower. And you just, what? So some people like to sit and watch. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough of imagination. Anyways, I love these views, of course, still of the Lagos Lagoon. This home, I haven't seen. There's so many unique, peculiar features about this home that has got me revving, has got me charged. Emotions are all over the place. I love this home. I know that you love it too. If this home were to have a slogan, I believe that the slogan for this home would be, feel the difference, taste the difference. Take a look, for instance, at this lighting fixture right here in the terrace. It is so unusual. it just makes you want to look at it and gape at it with lost in La La Land. You know, that's the feeling that everything, not just this, but everything in this home gives you the feeling of just being breathlessly captivated, just rapturous feeling, caught up in the rapture of love. You know that, and it's a Baker song. That's how this home makes me feel, exactly like that, caught up in the rapture of this lovely, magnificent home. I know that this home intrigues you in many ways, and right now you should be dialing my number. Okay, reach out to me, Chika of Gainesville Realty, so that we can help secure this one-of-a-kind, unrivaled, sine qua non type of home. We bring you the most profitable, the most unique real estate investments in the Lagos market and beyond. So reach out to me right now so you can own this home, because after this, everything else on the market is just smokes and mirrors. Not everything, but you know what I'm saying. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed at this point. Please, pretty please subscribe and turn on notifications. Sometimes I wish I want to make this home mine. I don't know about you, but yeah, reach out to me and let's shake on it. See ya.